What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the TCG Empire YouTube channel. Today we are going over Meta Monday, and for Meta Monday we are taking a look at Darkrai V-Star. Now, Darkrai V-Star is a deck that kind of has been under the radar in the meta, but it does have solid matchups, and it definitely is something that I feel like can do well. This list was generated by Zach, so I really appreciate Zach's help and input. Zach plays Darkrai a lot, so he kind of explains some things to me. But Darkrai V-Star, it does have 270 HP, so it is on the lower end, but it does have a unique attack with Dark Pulse. It does 30 plus 30 for each dark energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And then the V-Star Power Star Abyss means that during your turn, you can put 2 items from your discard pile into your hand. This would have been a lot better had the tool effect not been put in place, because then you could still quote-unquote grab tools, but you can still grab things like Dark Patch, which Dark Patch has been around for a long time. You can attach a basic dark energy from your discard pile to one of your bench dark Pokemon, and on top of that we have Galarian Moltres, which also accelerates a dark energy to itself. And for even more acceleration, we do have Galarian Moltres with the Malevolent Charge, where when you bench it, you can attach up to 2 dark energy from your hand to it. So overall, this deck is a ton of fun. Deck list will be posted right here and in the description for you guys to copy and paste. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy today's video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode of Tech Tuesday. Alright guys, here we are playing Turbo Dark, the list that I showcased before. We're going to see exactly what we can do. So our opponent is going first, so sadly we won't be able to get the turn 2 attack with us going first, but looking at this hand, it's not too bad. I think we'll start with the Galarian Moltres and go from there. And we are playing against Meowscarada, so could be kind of an awkward matchup because Meowscarada can one-shot us, so. And they do get to go first, which is a little bit awkward, but they still do have to, get the evolve and things like that, so. They do hit 240 when damage isn't done, though. So I'm gonna have to see exactly what we can do. They're playing Lost Box Meowscarada. Interesting. Play Switch Card and a Comfy. They're going to look at 2. I think what our plan is I have no clue what the plan is. I think we're in such an awkward spot. I'm going to have to try and work my way around it. So we do get 2 dark energy, so I can actually attach to the Galarian Moltres to get 2 down. I think the first thing I'll do is Pokestop, just to see if I hit any darks or anything. Okay, there's Ultra Ball. There's a box as well, which is unfortunate. I think what we'll do is we'll bench the Galarian Moltres to attach the 2. And then we'll Ultra Ball, get rid of Rope, and Darkrai V-Star. We'll grab a Darkrai. And then we'll Palpad back in the research, and then we'll just use Squawkabilly. Just so that way we can draw a fresh 6. We still have access to a supporter, things like that. So that's actually not a bad hand. It does suck that we have to get rid of possibly 2 Darkrai V-Stars though. So what we'll do is we'll grab Radiant Greninja. We'll use Dire Flame Wings, sorry. We'll use Concealed Cards. I know that we have access to Super HUD, but I think as far as this hand goes, I might just hold it. That way next turn I can evolve, and then I can grab Escape Rope and go from there. But I kind of need the energy attachment on the Darkrai, so I think we do have to research. Okay, so we get the other Darkrai, which is good. Then we'll use Battle VIP Pass. Place Darkrai V down, and then here we'll just pass. So next turn we have Evolve, Attach. We have Dire Wing Flames, Dire Flame Wings. And then we can get back something like Escape Rope and possibly Palpad if we need to. So we're in a good spot to get the turn 2 attack. We just need to make sure that we don't have to deal with... the only issue that we're going to run into is the fact that Meowscarada can one-shot Darkrai, and then it turns off the Box of Disasters too because we're not at full health because they put damage counters on us beforehand. So it is going to be a little bit tricky. And we can actually Clara to get back some things, so... I think I'll just give him the Squawkabilly. Because he hasn't hit Colress yet, so... And if he uses Colress now, he can hit 110, but that's about it. So, okay, so there's the Masquerada. So we need to try and hit 310 next turn. That means that we need 9 energy. This is 30 plus 30. So we need 10 energy, actually. 5, 6 with the Dire. And then... we'll have to figure it out. So we can't use Spit innocently, at least. We do actually have access with Galarian Moltres to possibly deal some finishing damage to Meowscarada, so it's not too bad. And we have access to Clara and things like that for the next turn, so I think we'll figure that out. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll Pokestop. So we get Dark Patch. Okay, so there's the boss that I was kind of looking for. So I think what we'll do is Concealed Cards. And we get 2 more Dark Patch, which is actually insane. So what we could do is we can evolve. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So we get the 2, right? We evolve. And then what we can do is, let's see. So we can use Star this. We can get back this, and we'll get back the Palpad, just so that way we have some more draw. Then what we'll do is attach Dark Patch, Escape Rope, I feel like I could have done a lot more that turn with all these Dark Patches and stuff, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we'll bring up Darkrai, and then we'll use Palpad, get back the research, or the boss's orders, and we'll grab Clara just in case Moltres or anything gets knocked out. We'll use Pokegear, so we got Boss, which is good. And then, so we have Boss for next turn. So we're hitting 210 right now, so we need to get 4 more energy in play, which means we have Attach, and we also have 2 Dark Patch. So if we can find a way to get 3 energy in the discard, we will be able to KO this Meowscarada. Okay, so gets rid of Path to the Peak and Sableye. Flower selecting. Flower selecting puts him at 3, gets rid of the Battle VIP pass. So I think we're in a good spot right now. Our opponent seems to have kind of had a slow start. The awkward aspect is just the fact that Meowscarada does have 310, so kind of have to be wary of how we do things. But we do have 2 Dark Patch to get these 2 energy back, so we could boss next turn, attack the Meowscarada, and go from there. Might be better to attack the Sprigatito, though. Okay, so our opponent is going to potentially attack with the Meowscarada. Okay, so there's the boss's orders. Okay, so they're bringing up the Darkrai V-Star. And then they just pass. So what we'll do first is we'll use Greninja to conceal the cards. So we get Suing, Heavy Ball, and the Clara back. So we can use the Heavy Ball, just get an idea of what's prized. So we do have 3 Dark Energy prized. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 4 Dark Energy left. So we get a Pokegear and we get rid of 2 more Dark Energy, which is actually perfect. So there's 3. So that means that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 300 damage that we're hitting. I think that's probably the best way we can go about it, though. So we'll use Dark Patch. We'll use Dark Patch again onto the Moltres. We'll use Direwing Flames. I goofed and I was supposed to attach one of those, but it's okay. We could research. I don't really think I'm gonna need any more of these. We can kind of start setting up the numbers. Yeah, I really misplayed by doing all that, but at least we got the dark in order to attack. So I think what we're gonna have to do okay, so we use Dark Pulse. I'm not sure what's left in the deck, so we'll get rid of Manaphy. We'll get rid of Nest Ball just to get an idea. So we do have a boss left. And we do have a Dark Patch. So I think we just have to hope that we can, you know, kind of take these prizes. Because we do have a Dark Patch left in deck. And we can attach Dark Patch. Still hit for 330. So let's see what our opponent decides to do. So there's the rare candy to the Meowscarada. Okay, so there's Palpad. We might be able to take a 2-turn knockout if we have to with the Moltres, but I don't think that's going to be super doable. We're going to have to be kind of cautious of how our turns go. Just sucked that we had to get rid of a lot of our consistency cards. So there's 30 on the Darkrai V-Star. Okay, and they hit 400. So they still have to find DCE in order to, or DTE in order to attack. So I think we have to kind of fully commit to going for the knockout here. So we do get Battle VIP Pass, which does not do anything. Those prizes hurt so much. Okay, we can Direwing Flames and attach, actually. Let's see, so we'll use Switch. We'll go Darkrai. we can attach, use Dire Wing, and then we're hitting for 330. And we'll get 2 dark, well, we'll for sure get a dark energy off of this, so. Okay, so we get Ultra Ball and dark energy. It's not gonna do too much though. But what we can do is we can swing with the Galarian Moltres and then swing in with this Moltres. And we know that we have a boss left, so providing that he doesn't find his own boss, we should be in an okay spot. So he has to find DCE right now. And then we have Moltres and he has boss, so we should be okay. I just can't believe I misplayed that hard. That's why you pay attention to your misplays. Okay, so there's Pokestop. We get rid of 2 Culver's and Iono. There's the Sableye. They are at 5. They're not going to be able to attack with Sableye just yet. Okay, so our opponent just passes. So I think our opponent whiffed the energy, which means that we have the ability now to go for the game and hit 330. So the only course of action that we could have done right there would have been if he did KO. Hope our opponent didn't have boss, and then we would have swung with the baby Moltres into the Moltres V. But aside from that, it's kind of scary because Meowscarada can always one-shot Darkrai, which, you know, kind of puts a lot of pressure. But thankfully it wasn't straight Meowscarada, it was Lost Box, which kind of messes with some math. But overall, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode of Tech Tuesday.